Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Crypto Spaces. Billionaires, I'm back with another Bells update video for you guys. Bells right now at 31 cent, just under 20 mil market cap with $1 million in 24-hour trade volume. Again, the trade volume that we see for Bells is very small. It's tiny. It's minuscule. There's projects right now at 300 mil market cap, just built on Solana. Bells itself is a coin, not a token, and it has so much value to the project, guys. There's people that are new developers that are building on Bells on the script chain, and there's community growth like I've not seen in a long time, with people going out there and being very active in the community, going out their way to let people know about Bells. We just saw in the previous video someone made ID cards that you could use and just have for Bells, and it takes you directly to the website. These are the type of things we're talking about. We see the Binance AMA coming up. I think that will be tomorrow for the Binance AMA. A lot of things in the happening for Bells. It has so much value, and I think it should definitely get up to those levels like we see with the Solana memes, like the Moodings and the Popcats. The Ethereum memes like the Mog and Pepe's of the world. I think Bells deserves to get to those levels, if not higher, maybe even the same market cap as Doge, right? Without Bells, there'd be no Doge. So we see the uptrend here, pretty nice uptrend. I would love for Bells to stay above 30 cent, just consolidate and continue higher and just keep grinding. And what's great, like I said in the previous video, is that we see this price action and these moves in Bells without the miners having a ton of emissions like they had before the final epoch. Now that the final epoch is fully live, there's not going to be that much sell pressure, right? There's going to be people, maybe there's people that loaded up a ton of Bells before the final epoch and will take profits along the way. That's fine, but we don't have the added sell pressure from the miners who are used to get a ton of emission rewards for securing the Bells network, or just script merge mining with Litecoin and Bells. And again, like I said in the previous video, if we made a move like this from the same 15 cent price all the way up to $1.77, if we made a move like that with the miners having such sell pressure on the chart, right, because they got a ton of rewards, imagine the type of move we'll make now without the miners capitulating and the miners selling off their Bells, because the emission rate has been cut 90% for Bells. Like, I think we're definitely gonna go past the previous all-time high. I think that's very, very possible. People are gonna wake up, take notice, and more people will take notice. If it's not the meme coin Solana guys or on crypto Twitter, it's gonna be the altcoin guys. That's why I say Bells is the best of both worlds, right? The meme coin guys might not think Bells is degenerate enough for them, right? They are stuck with one thing, A lot of people in this space don't want to. Well, as far as crypto Twitter goes, right? From how the market has been this past year, last year, it's just a bunch of pump and dumps and nobody truly investing, buying and holding and being patient to get the crazy returns, right? That's how a lot of people made their tens and hundreds of millions in this space. They bought great projects early and they held them for a few years, and that's how it paid off, right? We're not seeing that in the Solana and this new wave of investing with the Zoomers, right? We're not seeing that. So Bells is a return back to tradition. So a lot of the altcoin guys, a lot of the people that like altcoins, and maybe some of the people that like memes as well, will be like, okay, this is looking like a long-term value play, and I don't mind buying and holding this project, right? So a lot of people will take notice eventually as time progresses. I think that is the case. Charlie here saying Bells, Litecoin, and Doge. As you can see, the rise of script mining. So it's pretty much the trifecta now, man. Doge, Litecoin, Bells, script mining, perfection, the trifecta. All three can be merged mined. And I'm saying, imagine, like I said, we just get a percentage of the Dogecoin market share and a percentage of the Litecoin market share. Bells would be in the billions, man. I'm telling you, just 1 to 2 to 3%. That's it. Bells gets to 1 to 3 billion. Bells Coin Daily, are you ready? We're just getting started. Brace yourself. Bells Coin is on fire. And that is a fact. From Just Send It, QE is not in action yet. BTC dominance is still up. OpCat is not released yet. Many don't know Bells is Doge's daddy yet. Elon Musk hasn't mentioned Bells yet. Binance hasn't listed yet. 600K plus holders, but not 1 million wallets yet. Buy $1 of Bells. You see that old video from I think he's called Da Vinci, where he said, hey, just buy $1 of Bitcoin and that's gonna go far. That was years ago. And the people that paid attention, obviously you have to buy more than $1. But even if you did just buy $1, you'd have made massive profits, right? But yeah, you have to invest before the crowd. You have to be there before the crowd. And that's how you make massive gains in this space, man. From Bells to top 20 S on chain, Dogecoin ETF coming soon, folks. Prepare yourself, Bells. And we have the Binance AMA tomorrow, May 16th, 2025, with a Dogecoin developer, right, in the mix. That is great to see, man. That's what I'm saying. That is great to see. Mick Whales, slot mode on Bells. People are filling their orders, man. Filling their orders. From S on chain, I just know that Bells is here to stay in crypto forever. A piece of history. Exactly my thoughts as well. And Untap mine. Billy's 2 coins are mined in unison. The vibes are great. That's exactly what I'm saying, guys. That is exactly my point. A piece of history. Untap mine. And this is the thing. If you believe in the space, you're going to be in the space way into the future. 10, 20, 30 years from now. Bells is like literally like S on chain said, a piece of history and a piece of art, like, you know, like the Mona Lisa, etc. Because Dogecoin is gonna be here to stay. I personally think so. Dogecoin is gonna be here forever, and you know, the father of Doge's daddy, the coin that got forked for Doge to be created will always be here as well. That Bells Bells being that will never not exist. So it's always going to be relevant. It's always going to have a place in the space in the future, in my opinion. Just Send It. Bells is going back to $1 plus. And that's the thing. At $1 right now, you have 6,000 Bells. That's $6,000 at $1 from your $2,000 invested, right? And I'm telling you guys, that's great gains. That's great gains at $1. I think it's gonna go to $10, $20, $30, maybe $50, maybe $100, right? But that's great gains. $6,000 is nothing to scoff at in this space, because you know, you could take that $6,000 and then eventually find, take a little bit of profit out of Bells, de-risk if you want to. And then de-risk and find another project that does well while your Bells bags continue to grow, and then just keep building. That's how I did it last year. I just kept building, right? I got profits out of one project, left in a percentage, right, in the project just in case we go crazy in the future, and then I just kept building into other projects. That is also something you could do, man, right? But in my opinion, always keep some holdings. Never sell out your entire holdings of a project, man. Always keep some holdings in, because it might just surprise you, right? Let's say you just leave in 30 to 40% of your holdings. 30 to 40%. That 30 to 40% might just make you, the $1 million, right? That's the smartest way to go about this space, man. Take your initials with a little bit of profit, and then, leave in that 30 to 40%, and who knows what could happen with that 30 to 40%, guys. I'm telling you, this space is crazy. A lot of people, like, for example, see, this is what I'm talking about with the Solana memes, right? A lot of people got into, like, what's it called? Peanut. Peanut got, I think, Binance listing. I think so. And a lot of people sold out at, like, 30 mil, 40 mil. They got in early, sold out at 30, 40 mil, their entire bag. And then it went on to 2 billion market cap in a week. It went to 2 billion market cap in a week. Now, I wish Bells could make a move like that. I wish Bells could pump as fast like those projects. But I think Bells could. That's what I'm basing my thesis on. That's what I'm basing my price targets on. If these Solana memes got to 2 billion last year, right? I think Bells could do the same thing, right? It may take a lot. It may take more time. Not a lot more time, but it may take more time. But I think that's possible, right? So yeah. Let me get your thoughts down below. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Share the videos with your friends and family. If you want to support further, feel free to donate to the Bells wallet in the description. Just comment down below that you donated, man. Let me see that, and I'll shout you out in the next video. It really helps the channel out. Again, none of this is financial advice. I'll catch you guys in the next one.